happening? Slow morning for me. Just struggling, y'all. I was struggling this morning, trying to get myself going. I was fighting with this. So I was doing my rotor, because of course y'all know me. I'll try not to work on something unless it's broken. But my rotor was starting to scrape because my I needed back brakes. I'm changing out the rotor and brakes, and I was struggling, y'all. I was struggling. Got it on and got everything situated. I'm in the process of just tightening everything back, putting my caliper back in place. But man, I'm gonna let y'all hang out with me for a little bit. For this, I actually called the mobile mechanic because sometimes I mentally tap out. I mentally had tapped out. I was like, man, I'm gonna end up breaking something if I don't take another pause. Called the mobile mechanic. So he's supposed to be arriving. I'm gonna bless him for him even coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still give him a service fee or whatever, but I'm gonna finish the job because I'm already there. What's happening? Grind it, grind it. Let me hear if y'all can hear me because I got my headset on. And I don't know when I have my headset on if my Bluetooth even pick up. I'm in the process of getting all my little stuff back situated. Boom. Baby. Struggling, struggling. Brought the tool in the process. Check that out. Ended up breaking a socket. I had a converter piece. You see that? This right here converted to a smaller socket, and it broke off in here. So this is done. I could put something in here and knock it out and keep this, but that conversion is broken. So that's that. All right. Just need the right size sockets. Take my headset off because don't know if you guys can hear me. Whew, it's hot, man. I got work to do. Um, next. All right. See if we got this thing set right. Not that one. Juicer. Where are you? There we go. Blinded. What's happening? Let y'all get in with me, man. I think I got a little spot for you. There you go. Boom. Up close and personal, baby. There you go. If I can get the phone to stay. Boom. It's hard to get a good visual. What's happening? I ain't saying you owe me, but act like you know me. Hit the like button. This is what I was just doing right now. This screw, and then I got this one, and this got to be torqued to a specific amount of pounds. I got my torque wrench right here that I'm about to torque it. Make sure it's on there nice and snug. Got my new rotor on. Got my new brakes on. And I'll be rolling in a second, y'all. I'll be rolling in a second, baby. I'll be back up and rolling, man. You know, a big piece of why I be doing my own stuff, y'all. I ain't rich for one. I ain't rich, but I ain't lazy either, right? Um, Usually when you go to a shop, they say, hey, we got like a week turnaround time, or it's gonna be 2 weeks before we can actually, fix it or whatever. I don't got time for that, y'all. Do you have two weeks or a week to wait for your vehicle and not knowing how much it's gonna cost? It's a headache. I just don't like it. And two, this right here keeps me handy. I like working on stuff if I know I can fix it. Like I've changed out uh fuel pumps, brakes, rotors, axles. I've done some work, y'all. So I'm not completely, you know, out of the loop for this. I know a thing or two. I'm no pro by all means. I'm no pro. But if I need, you know what I'm saying? If I need to get her done now, I'm gonna get it done. Yes, sir. Gonna get her done today. Where is my conversion piece, man? I keep. Oh, there it is. Hey, man, y'all ain't hit the like button. I really don't know what's going on. If you haven't hit the like button already, I really don't understand what's going on. All you gotta do is double tap the screen, if you know what I mean. This is good. That's good. Got time to be out here working. And my brake come off. My caliper or something come off. That'll be wild. Be some crazy work. Shout out to my brother-in-law, man. My brother-in-law, he was my helper today, my virtual mechanic. I'm like, bro, man, I'm having an issue, man. I say, dog, I put this on. I say, I'm doing my brakes, right? And it started last night, y'all. I started on the brakes. I'm like, bro, trying to get my trying to get my thing on track. I know this ain't the mechanic showing up in no car about to get me right. Oh no. I want to say, you a mechanic? You ain't in no truck. It's cool. Each there's on. But anywho, my brother, right? I started this last night and I tapped out mentally after working on it for about an hour or two. I'm like, man, I cannot get this new rotor on. I was like, no, it's the wrong size. Ran to the part store, grabbed another rotor that because I thought that the dimensions of the holes there, I thought these were off. I thought they were too small. but it was the right one. It's just I was struggling because there was a clip on the back side of my boot, my emergency parking brake boot. There was a clip back there that came off that made the hub slightly loose. With the hub being loose, you can't just slide something straight on there because it's supposed to go on there flush, just how he took it off. But wasn't that easy. So I shut the door. I hope my battery don't die. So I slid the clip on. After I got the clip on, my brother he showed me how to about this little gear that's at the bottom of the boot that adjusts the hub. It tightens it to where you can actually slide it on. Did those two things, boom, pop it on. So I'm good to go now. I'm just putting everything back together. I got the brakes on, got the caliper back on. Everything's good. The rotor's on. It's good to go. Now I just need to put the wheel on. Put the wheel on and I'm be able to rock and roll, man. I got a lot of work to do today. I got a side job I'm about to go do. But I gotta make a pit stop before I go do that. Gotta make sure I ain't on mute because sometimes I be talking and y'all boys can't even hear me. All right. This is the brand new one that I gotta take back. That I thought it was gonna be the right size, but it's the same size the one other brand new one I got. This right here is helpful, y'all. When you're out here working, put you one of these down for your knees. I'm getting old officially. This right here, pretty helpful too. I like to have one of these in my tool bag. Keep your 10 millimeters, 12s. I think up to a 14. I go up to 12, but still cool to have a little cobalt tool. And if you guys don't know, this right here, what you use to compress your cylinder on your brake caliper when you're doing a brake change. You got to use this and push it all the way in. Keep that guy in my tool bag. Not to say I'll be doing a freaking a brake job randomly somewhere, but you don't know what you're gonna need when you're gonna need it all the time. So I just keep my tool bag in the back seat of the truck, ready for whatever. I try not to make too many truck tools in the truck, but I like to have space. And as you can see, guys, this is the old brake pad. This right here is the internal one, which is, it's definitely worn completely down. This right here is the one that was on the exterior brake pad. As you can see, it was metal to metal, and this right here is what ruined my rotor. The way to avoid this, y'all, if you just change your brakes before it starts squeaking too bad, you won't have to change out your rotor. But I was a procrastinator, and I dragged. When I heard the brakes squeaking, I kept being passive about it, and the next thing you know, the brake pad's worn out all the way down to the metal. Now I got to change both. A rotor costs anywhere from, for me, for a truck, it costs anywhere from $150, and it can be up depending on which one you get. $150 just for the rotor. The brakes, it's like not too much. Brakes ain't too much. I think the mechanic is just about to arrive, and he about to see me rolling his tire, putting it on, because it's done. What's that? Yeah, man. I was over here. I kept going at it. I mean, I still want to pay you for even getting out here. I appreciate you even coming out. So it was a clip. The clip that hold the wheel hub on the back. It's two clips. One on this side.
For that emergency brake. That's emergency brake.
One of them came off, and what was happening? It was. Yeah. So I pushed the clip back in. Everything went. I was like, man. I didn't think that was a problem though.
I'm figuring it had to have been the emergency brakes been hitting it inside.
Yeah.
I figured if it had to be that.
Yeah. I was like, man. I wish I'd have been knowing that. What I owe you, boss man? Because I appreciate you coming out being punctual, man. Nah, man. I appreciate you, man.
You done did the other side?
I'm gonna do the other side, but I'm really just addressing the problem right as I had this was one that was bad. Yeah. I was like, let me fix that rotor because it's squealing real bad. I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
You see how it's metal to metal?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, definitely. I got some other things going on with my truck. I need to address. I got I don't know if it's a coolant issue, but I'm trying to get my check engine light off. My check engine light been on for a minute.
You know the quarters?
It's been a minute since I checked the food. Okay, yeah, it's cool. Huh? I actually got the key right here. I think I got the key in my pocket.
The coolant leak is a big leak?
Huh?
The coolant leak is a big leak. You see coolant on the ground?
So it was a hose. I'll be right back. You grab the key. Yeah, so it was at the beginning part, it was a hole. I seen what it was, and I changed out the hole. And then after that, now it's like it's taking a
You ain't trying to go back to your shop.
Oh no. Yeah. I got.
They ain't got no work to basically do. Yeah. That's why they might have 2 people in there and they got 9 cars to work on. And so they say, listen to the work we doing. I don't know what they're doing. The way we on cars wrong and they supposed to be, but they don't do it.
I do need to probably fix my wife's car. Probably whenever you're available. Our vehicle needs brakes. It's a BMW 320i, 2015 or 16. Still like my truck. But yeah, she needs some brakes on there. I'm busy, man. I wish I could do it, but I can't. It's a back. I think it's a back. You double check them, and you kind of let me know what it is. Yeah. Right. What else you do? Besides mechanical, you pretty much all in mechanical. Oh, you do focus? Hey. You probably yeah. Man, my wife was pretty straight probably when you do get up on do the break. Oh, you don't see none of those things real smooth. My wife and her BMW. Sorry, you can find this part right here, that, I got stickers, and my daughter, in that seat, she got right put her feet on there and got it blown up. But my wife was kind of mad, like, she got doors, so that's all you could have. Probably even think it's give her a plan for her, a pink bond or whatever, change it out. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you even coming out. Man, I'm like screwed up. It's hard to get people out here. Yeah, man. Pretty much. I appreciate you, man. Hey, please let me know whenever you get all these details, because this is a priority to get all these things situated probably within the next week. If you got time within the next week, that'll be great. Yeah, man. That's my money maker. I appreciate you. All right.
Man, shouts out to solid people who still show up when you call them. You know what I'm saying? This dude, I reached out to him and I kept working on my problem because I feel like I got the ability to fix it. Shouts out to my brother-in-law for guiding me. We were able to get it situated. However, this guy did show up. He got his computer. He's like, hey, man, you got anything else going on? It's like, matter of fact, I do got some trouble codes popping up on my dash, man. I don't know what's going on with my coolant. I changed this out. He's like, oh, you probably got a sensor bad. Boom, boom. Plugged up his computer. Say, yeah, you got this one, that one. He said, I'm gonna double check those, but let me get the price point for the other stuff that you want. He said, I'm gonna shoot you a message and let you know. Business like, I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's so hard to get people to show up nowadays, man. Do you agree? Isn't it hard to get people to show up? You call a mechanic, mobile mechanic, and they actually show up and, you know, really come in here to give a solution. What's going on, ANJ? What's happening, big dog? Good morning. How you doing this morning, my boy? How things working out for you? What we got going on here? Man, I'm over here working on this car, man. You know these vehicles, this work vehicle is non-ending. Had to change out the back rotors, but I was fighting with this last one. My gosh, it was giving me a hard time. If you don't know that by now, you ain't never changed brakes, and then you like your life. Man, there's some people don't know this stuff. A and J, we got some young bucks that be in here that don't know. I was just talking to my brother about that today. I said, hey man, we gotta teach the youth now. My son, your son, it ain't no excuse. He said, man, I had my son out there, man, and he like to play too much. I'm like, man, hey, we gotta. Hey, how you doing? All right. But we gotta teach the youth, man. If you don't know that C clamp, oh yeah, that C clamp. Hey, some people don't know about the C clamp, man. Some people be getting like I got this what the hell is it called? It's a tool that you put between the brake bracket and the cylinder head for the brake caliper, and it expands out. It's two plates, and they basically expand out so you can compress the cylinder head. So it works like a C clamp. Same process, but it's a weird looking tool. So if people got that and they never got exposed to a C clamp, they might not know. You never know. You never know. But I know one thing. I'm ready to go. About to put this tire on. Mechanic just came by here. Genuine guy, genuine spirit. Dropped some game on me. Let me get that. Look at that, man. I'm about to see. I'll be trying to flat a tire. You see that? You see that? This came out of my tool bag. That shouldn't be in my tool bag. Not loose like that. I'm gonna reach my hand in there one day and say, my hands. I'm gonna chop one of my fingers off. It's not the way you store a blade. Oh man, it's so much better in this shade. Man, so much work to do. Very late start, but I'm glad I got to this point to where I can get back to it because I was stressed. I went to bed stressed last night when I was fighting with this truck. When you don't work on vehicles every day, it can be stressful when you run into an issue that you don't know how to address. And that's what I had. I had an issue that I didn't know how to address. I was bothered. I'm gonna eat those Wheaties. Oh, baby. All right. Whew. Gotta eat those Wheaties. I'm about to go get that work in today. I got my brethren popping in town. My sister. It's going down. It is going down. Like it's a whale on a boat. It's going down like it's a whale on the boat. Get these things, get it flush real quick. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Shouldn't be loose like that. There we go. Y'all see me struggling a little bit because I did something I should not have done. When I was putting the hub on, the rotor rod thing you don't supposed to do is hit the studs. So now putting these lug nuts back on, I'm trying to make sure they all go all the way back flush, because I would may have bent some of the not bent, but you know what I mean, messed up some of the screws on it. That's why you hire somebody. I'm gonna drill that. I keep taking my time. Don't want to make a bigger problem. About to put it down and finish it up, y'all. Look like my phone about to die on me. So I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a little bit. A little tired. Later.